Masculinity, or as the leading scientists worldwide call it, the tiny balls syndrome. It's a widespread chronic illness, but before I give you the pill, we have to define the symptoms. If you're a man, you've probably seen it hundreds of times on dating profiles and social media fluff like looking for a masculine man. That's it. Nothing else. Sounds great. Maybe in the bird oil commercial? Alpha, sexy, strong. Let's clean this shit up a little. What the hell does it actually mean? Is there a meaning and definition for this? Or does it even mean anything? Is it grunting at the gym like a constipated gorilla? Or talking over everyone to feel in control? Is it manspreading your legs eagle style on a bus to claim extra territory from a grandma nearby? Is it being a leader through volume instead of value? You know, the guy who says to his inferior employees to shut the fuck up while he throws 15 new ideas to try this week, all while he's ignoring all the questions. Well then, is it buying dinners for ladies because you heard it's customary? Or because a girl told you that's what she wants? It's sure as hell not being alpha and yelling at other better men, driving 55 and 60 zone. Also, masculinity isn't jumping out of planes or pretending you're fearless. Let me reword this. There is no pretending in the world of masculinity. For most normal guys, masculinity feels like trying to follow a GPS while it reroutes you every 5 seconds, just to mess with you a little. One woman wants confidence, another wants vulnerability. Someone else wants you to lead, but not too much. And give some space. Boundaries, you know? According to some, masculinity means you have to know what you want and how to get it as well. And other just wants a guy who can plan a simple fucking date without asking all the time,
"What do you want to do today?"
One woman might think masculinity means leadership and ambition. Another might say it's all about emotional presence. And you know, on some days, it seems to depend on whatever the TikTok self-love therapist she's been watching this week. Though quite often, it's a reflection of the last failed relationship. Are you lost as I am right now? Cool. We are getting somewhere. Because here are my thoughts, guys. Real masculinity isn't performative at all. It's not acting in any way. Being all alpha, buying dinners just to impress, or flexing muscles in Instagram selfies, showing off your leased car or loudly bragging about your watch, like you're auditioning for one of those Gucci cologne commercials. Those guys who scream, "I'm the real man, I am the man," the loudest, usually the most insecure ones, hiding behind a massive pile of dog shit with a wounded ego. That's because the true strength does not need to be announced or advertised at all. Real masculinity, whatever it is quiet and may even appear boring to an extroverted loud bimbo who never even smelled. Real masculinity. Well, it doesn't need a Tesla truck, a Rolex, or rented luxury car you cannot afford, or an Instagram full of shirtless selfies flexing those steroidal muscles while you have to use a CPAP machine just to breathe at night. The last one is a joke-ish, but most people don't know that majority of professional bodybuilders either use a CPAP machine or should add it due to the breathing issues, considering the muscle mass restricts their airways so they can't breathe at night. So a 250 pounds ripped dude can really be no healthier than a 250 pound fat clone. So if you're into big muscular guys, prepare to sleep with a Darth Vader every night. I believe masculinity is knowing who you are. So the world or the woman doesn't have to decide for you. When you know who you are, you start to lead. And as you lead with that calm confidence, showing the habit of finishing what you start, people will naturally follow you. It's built on self-respect, healthy boundaries, and your own values. So what's not masculinity then? Well, here's something a lot of women and men don't realize. Masculinity is not doing whatever your partner wants and being a pushover. It's not making that person the center of your universe. No, absolutely not. Ever heard one of those, I want a guy who can handle me? Or, if you cannot handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Wrong, dude, because it's not even an invitation to prove your masculinity, which I already said should never be the case. But in here, it's an open test how far you can compromise and lower your values, your standards. Masculinity isn't about proving you're tough enough to survive someone's chaos. It's not nodding along like a bubblehead thinking, yes, my queen, I'll endure anything for a chance to be with you. As long as I'm not alone, take me. Are you the one who will scream, absolutely, I'm ready for the drama and chaos in my life? Or the one who will calmly say, that's cool, but we are not on a survivor reality TV show, and I'm not looking to survive love, and I want to just enjoy it. I'm looking for respect, mutual effort, and you not being fucking crazy. It takes balls to be this open and somewhat vulnerable as well with your feelings. It gives respect and clarity. One example here lacks any self-respect, and another is full of understanding himself. But only one of those can be defined as a masculine trait. And another one has no balls. Tiny, 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 tiny. Okay, let's talk money for a minute because it's the #1 hot topic. 50 years ago, probably your parents, back when phones had cords and nobody said vibe or chemistry without being on acid, most women stayed at home, cooked 3 meals, took care of 2 or more children. So yes, being a provider was a key masculine trait. You had to step up being a man, provide for your whole family. But this is 2025, and if you're a girl, most likely you're a horrible cook, probably have no kids, or maybe even not planning to have any, because
kids are hard, man.
Most women work these days, be it a lawyer, CEO, escort service provider. Maybe just a few live on free dinners, will survive on free dinners, expensive gifts from dumb men who seek attention of those women, but majority of women these days work and had started to out-earn their partners as well. And that's cool. That's amazing. Forget for a second that a lot of women want a man who will earn more than them. A lot of men completely lose it if their girlfriend brings a few $1,000s more than them. Now here you are, crying into your protein shake, suddenly searching on Google, do I still have balls? While getting bitter at your partner and making a big deal out of this nonsense. all while trying to measure both of your dicks, and she doesn't even have one. If you don't count the rubber toy she fucks you with once a week. That's not masculinity. And I'm not talking about the 10-inch of rubber in your asshole fetish. That one is yours, my man. Take it. Free. If your girl makes $100,000 and you're broke watching Netflix all day, eating Cheetos in your 3-day-old underwear, and it's New Year's Eve and you have momentary lapse of common sense and some glimpse of shame, then yeah, you should be ashamed, as you're a piece of shit, underdeveloped child, and you're not a man. If you're building, trying, grinding, growing, then money does not define your masculinity. Let that sink in. If you're building, trying, grinding, growing, money does not define your masculinity. So what is a healthy mindset around money in a relationship? Well, I care about you. I don't want to see you struggle. I can afford to help, and it brings me joy to share what I have with you. And by the way, if you're aligned with your partner should feel 100% the same way and should say the same words back to you. Basic empathy, you know? So what's an insecure mindset? I gotta throw cash at her like I'm launching a startup, buy those stupid flowers, and pay for that $40 birthday dinner at a diner. Since I'm a man, fuck. Hate the game, hate my life. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let me say that in the real world, outside of Instagram, 9 out of 10 men likely to feel this way. Let me be clear, that's not generosity. It's not masculinity. It's a fucking stupidity. That's what it is. Those men are wearing masks and playing the game. However, there is only for so long you can wear that mask until the real you will come out. And that usually happens pretty fast. Days, weeks, maybe months. The mask is built on desperation, and there's nothing masculine about betraying your own values, your own self, and your own ideas just to please someone else. So what is masculinity? It's not a mask or a costume you put on. It's not jumping through hoops just to earn someone's breadcrumbs of attention. It's not chasing attention. It's not begging to be chosen or being someone else's credit card. So maybe let's tap into the real masculinity. Step 1, ditch the act, man. Like seriously, dude, cut out any acting. Cut all the addiction to pick me energy. Step 2, if you feel like paying for someone else's meal, great, amazing, man. Hopefully you can afford it. But do it because you want to. Do you feel hurt when someone you've been texting with doesn't reply for a week, but you choose to ignore, be quiet? And I want you to be honest here with yourself. Are you desperate? Stop. Are you the one who will cancel all the plans with your parents, friends, and put all of his life on hold just so that she could fit you into her schedule? Stop. And nobody is that fucking busy. Learn that too. It often takes some guts to apologize, and men have a really hard time with this one for some reason. The ego has a grip on those tiny balls and makes it very hard to squeal those 3 words. I am sorry. You see, masculinity is actually very, very hard. Because it's so much easier to just pay for that fucking dinner, right? And if you still think being a man is all about who grabs the check, then enjoy the future of being broke, bitter, alone, with a pile of receipts and bills, and still no love, no respect. All the evidence you miserably failed in being you. Stay awesome.